Sangas SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies. On behalf of the Department of Mass Media and Communication Skills, I hereby present episode 17 of Samachar Fortnightly with news from December 15th to February 1st. Air India urinating case. Delhi court grants bail to accused Shankar Mishra. Shankar Mishra, accused of allegedly urinating on a woman on board an Air India flight from New York to Delhi on November 26 last year, was arrested by the Delhi police on January 6. Many locals in South Kashmir showed up in tricolours for Bharat Jodo Yatra. One of the significant takeaways from Congress leader Rahul Gandhi Bharat Jodo Yatra in Jammu and Kashmir was a large number of locals in South Kashmir showing up with tricolours, according to government officials. NHRC notices high death rate of workers in accidents. NHRC issues notice to the centre, states, and union territories over the reported high death rate of workers in accidents. Delhi court restrains Shikhar Dhawan's estranged wife from defaming him. A plea was filed in the court by Shikhar Dhawan against Aisha Mukherjee, an Australian national, claiming that his wife has been threatening him to ruin his career. Delhi's Patiala House has restrained the estranged wife of Shikhar Dhawan from levelling defamatory allegations against the Indian cricketer. The family court passed an order directing Dhawan's wife, Aisha Mukherjee, an Australian national, not to post anything defamatory against Dhawan on social media or to speak anything which could tarnish his reputation. Pervez Musharraf, Pakistan ruler who mixed military tactics with diplomacy, failed in both. From the 1999 Kargil War to the attempt of resolving the Kashmir issue, Assam government plans rehabilitation policy for victims amid crackdown on child marriage. So far, Assam police have arrested 2,278 persons in connection with the cases related to child marriage across the state and have registered 4,074 cases. Assam government will soon formulate a rehabilitation policy for the victims of child marriage, especially for those girls whose husbands have been arrested in the recent crackdown. News agency ANI reported. Australia to remove royals from banknotes. Australia's central bank says it will erase the British monarch from its banknotes. Turkey earthquake. Toll crosses 6,200. India sends rescue teams. Medical aid to Syria too. The toll due to the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria has risen to over 6,200. Various nations, including India, have sent rescue teams and relief material to the two countries. A 7.8 magnitude earthquake in the Turkey Syria region has left a trail of devastation in the two countries. The first earthquake was followed by at least four more tremors. The earthquakes were felt in Egypt, Lebanon, Cyprus, Greece, and Iraq. Rhetoric from Pak stirring anti India sentiment among UK Muslims over Kashmir issue, UK review warns. The review into the UK government scheme set up to prevent terrorism says that UK extremist groups, as well as a Pakistani cleric with a UK following, called for the use of violence in Kashmir. A review into the UK government scheme set up to prevent terrorism has made recommendations for improvements to tackle Islamist extremism as the primary threat to the country and also flagged other areas of growing concern, including the radicalization of UK Muslims over Kashmir and potentially toxic pro Khalistan extremism. Will provide help. Indian High Commission appeals to students amid modern slavery fears in UK. The GLAA said it has identified more than 50 Indian students as being potential victims of modern slavery and labor abuse over the last 14 months in relation to the case. The Indian High Commission here on Friday appealed to students from India to contact the mission for help and counseling amid fears that over 50 of them may have become victims of modern slavery while working at care homes in northern Wales run by five Indian origin persons. An Italian restaurant in New Jersey has banned children under the age of 10. The Nettie's House of Spaghetti announced it will not serve children under 10 years of age from March 8. A border gate between long feuding Turkey and Armenia has been opened for the first time in 35 years to allow aid for victims of the earthquakes in southern Turkey. US denies Beijing's charge of flying surveillance balloons over China. The State Department called China's accusation the latest example of China scrambling to do damage control. The White House and the US State Department have rejected China's recent claims of the US sending surveillance balloons over China. National Security Council spokesperson Adrian Watson said on Twitter that the claim is false and that it is actually China that has a high altitude surveillance balloon program for intelligence collection, which has been used to violate the sovereignty of over 40 countries across 5 continents. The State Department called China's accusation the latest example of China scrambling to do damage control and emphasized that Beijing has repeatedly and wrongly claimed that a surveillance balloon it sent over the US was a weather balloon and has failed to offer any credible explanations for its intrusion into US airspace and other countries. Sports. 84th Interstate National Junior Youth TT Championships to begin in Chennai. India Under 20 football women's national team to resume its training camp in Chennai. Former Tokyo Olympics official arrested over bid rigging. The contracted amount to run the pre-games and competitions at the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics in 2021 totaled around $303 million. Kyodo News reported. Japanese prosecutors arrested a former operations executive of the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics Organizing Committee and 3 others on Wednesday over bid rigging accusations. Tokyo prosecutors arrested the former senior official Yasui Mori on suspicion of being a key player in the anti monopoly law breach of preparing games test events, running the Summer Games competitions, and rigging bids from contacts. First Uttar Pradesh Pickleball Championship concludes amidst fanfare at Noida Stadium. The tournament, which was conducted with support from the government's Khelo India and Fit India initiatives, saw UP's top 84 battling it out across 10 categories and across all age groups. India vs Pakistan Women's T20 World Cup highlights: Jemima and Richa heroics propel India to 7-wicket win over Pakistan. Top knocks from Jemima Rodriguez and Richa Ghosh helped India women's cricket team 151 for 3 beat Pakistan 149 for 4 by 7 wickets in their ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2003 Group B match Sunday. Chasing 150 for the win, India were off to a poor start as they lost their opener Yastika Bhatia for just 17, followed by early dismissals of Shefali Verma and Harmanpreet Kaur. However, Jemima, an year after she was dropped from India's women ODI team, scored a superb unbeaten 50 over 38 balls. Sania Mirza to mentor RCB in WPL. Indian tennis icon Sania Mirza, who played her last Grand Slam at the Australian Open last month, was roped in by the Royal Challengers Bangalore team as its mentor in the upcoming Women's Premier League. It is a pleasure for me to join the RCB women's team as a mentor, the winner of 6 Grand Slam and 43 WTA titles, said in an RCB statement. India humiliate Aussies in Nagpur. A wily Ravichandran Ashwin blew away a panic-stricken Australia with a fifer as Indian dismantled visitors. Science and technology. Meta launches digital Suraksha campaign in partnership with Might Y for the G20 campaign. Fitbit might be working on blood pressure tech, but its future is murky. Fitbit recently filed a patent application for a force sensitive display that would enable blood pressure readings on wearables. Meta found a leaker who shared details about its unannounced VR headsets with a YouTuber. The source of the leaks asked for payments in exchange for providing detailed drawings and specs to a VR enthusiast named Brad Lynch. A months long leak investigation by Meta has uncovered the source behind renders of the company's unannounced VR headsets that were published last year by a YouTuber named Brad Lynch. Windows 11 will soon control your RGB lighting for PC gaming accessories. Microsoft is working to bring native support for RGB PC gaming accessories to Windows 11. The Windows lighting experience will include the ability for PC gamers to configure accessories with RGB lighting without having to install third party software. Elon Musk's reach on Twitter is dropping. He just fired a top engineer over it. The chaos continues inside Twitter 2.0 as employees worry about what will break, what will get them fired, and what will get them busted by the FTC. Musk gathered a group of engineers and advisors into a room at Twitter's headquarters looking for answers. Why are his engagement numbers tanking? This is ridiculous, he said. According to multiple sources with direct knowledge of the meeting, I have more than 100 million followers and I'm only getting tens of thousands of impressions. Today, he's at a score of 9. Engineers had previously investigated whether Musk's reach had somehow been artificially restricted but found no evidence that the algorithm was biased against him. Musk did not take the news well. You are fired, Musk told the engineer. Entertainment. Salman Khan dances to the beat of Main Khiladi with Akshay Kumar. The video of Akshay Kumar and Salman Khan dancing to Main Khiladi, the theme song from Akshay Kumar's forthcoming flick Selfie, went viral. The music video has him, Imran, Diana Penty, and Nusrat Bharucha all dancing together. अब हमारी परमानेंट बुकिंग हो गई है. कियारा आडवाणी, सिद्धार्थ मल्होत्रा शेयर फर्स्ट वेडिंग पिक्स. Bollywood couple Kiara Advani and Siddharth Malhotra got married at Suryagarh Palace in Jaisalmer today, February 7th, among family and close friends. The couple took to Instagram to share the pictures from the wedding. Akshay Kumar slammed for walking over map of India in new video. Netizens say respect India. Ahead of his North America tour, Bollywood star Akshay Kumar is facing the heat over a promotional video in which he is shown walking over the map of India. The actor uploaded the now controversial video on his social media handles. Akshay's post, however, did not go down well with netizens who promptly labeled it as disrespectful to the India map. Rakhi Sawant announced separation from husband Adil Khan, blames him for her mother's death. Rakhi Sawant on Monday said that her marriage with husband Adil Khan Durrani is over and also leveled many allegations against him. The trouble in Rakhi's marriage is going on for a while. The actress accused her husband of cheating on her and using her for fame. Brit Awards 2023 Harry Styles leads winners list bagging Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Act. Harry Styles scooped Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Act and is making headlines for dedicating his Artist of the Year trophy to a string of female artists who weren't nominated. Shreyas Talpade apologizes for hurting sentiments with a scene in an old film. This was completely unintentional. Actor Shreyas Talpade on Monday issued an apology for an old film clip from his 2012 film Kamal Dhamal Mala Mal. A Twitter handle posted a video from the film in which Talpade, who apparently plays a Christian man in the Priyadarshan directed comedy, is shown stopping a lorry by putting his foot on it. The point where he puts his foot has Hindu symbol Om written on it. The video pointed out that Talpade's character disrespected the Hindu symbol of Om by putting his foot on it. Responding to the tweet, Shreyas apologized and said it was completely unintentional. Thank you so much for watching. Studio Samachar will be back with episode 18. Till then, keep on watching Studio Samachar.